My name is Vishnu Gopal TV. I am a legal intern at Lexus and Company. I am from Cooperative School of Law, Kerala. I am a third year student pursuing BBA LLB Honors. So today's topic for this video is Article 12. The purpose of this video is to speak about the concept of state which has been dealt under Article 12. So Article 12 of the Indian Constitution explains about the concept of the state as government and parliament of India, government and legislature of each state, so which includes all the local and other authorities within the territory of India and the local and other authorities under the control of government of India. So the most controversial area in the development of law related with the concept of state has been referred to the other authorities in Article 12. So from the advent of this constitution, the concept of the state has been drastically changed, and the change in the concept of state can be divided into three phases, that is 1952 to 1967 and 1967 to 1975 and 1975 onwards. So during this 1952 to 1967, Article 12 has been interpreted in a very restricted sense, and in 1967 to 1975, here the period in which the definition was extended to cover the constitutional and statutory authorities, and in 1975 onwards, here the scope of the state was enlarged to cover all the instrumentalities of the state. So here there is a need to analyze some of the important case laws in order to understand the concept of the state in a detailed manner. So in one of the important case, University of Madras versus Shantabai, here the question raised in this case was that the University of Madras, being a corporate body created by the Madras Act 7 or Madras Act 5 of 1923, will come under the definition of state under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. So in this case, the court clearly held that the University of Madras is only a state-aided institution, pure education, and it cannot be charged with the execution of any government function, and it is not maintained by the state, and it is not an instrumentality of the government, and hence it will not come within the purview of state under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. And also in Sheila Barse versus Secretary Children Aid Society Bombay, here also the court held that Children Aid Society Bombay, registered under the Societies Registration Act in 1960, is an instrumentality of the state within the meaning of Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. So because it is a public trust in which the Chief Minister of the state is an ex officio president and receiving grant from the state. And in another important case, that is A.R. Ananthulai versus R.S. Nayak, it was a 1988 case, and here the court said that the expression state defined in Article 12 of the Indian Constitution includes the state also. That's an important case that has to be looked into. So we have analyzed this case, University of Madras versus Shantabai, as well as we have looked into Sheila Barse versus Secretary Children Aid Society. It was a case in 1987, and we have also analyzed one case, A.R. Ananthulai versus R.S. Nayak, which was a case during in 1988. So another important case which comes under here, this Article 12, is Ajay Hazaria versus Khalid Muchib, and this case was in 1981, and the issue was whether an engineering college which was established and maintained under the Societies Registration Act in 1898 was a state under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution or not. So here court here in this case clearly held that the society is a mere projection of the central and state government irrespective of its origin, and hence court concluded that it is an instrumentality or agency of the government within the meaning of Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. So therefore we have analyzed in detail about the concept of state as well as some of the important case laws, so that has to be discussed under Article 12 of the Indian Constitution. So that's all about the concept of state under Article 12. So you can like, subscribe and comment on my video, and do like and subscribe our YouTube channel Let's Click. Please give me a feedback regarding this video, and if you have any question related to this video, you may please comment that in the comment box. I will be replying as soon as possible. This video does not solicit any types of promotion or advertisement as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purposes only. So by saying these words, I'm concluding. Thank you.